I am in the world of Severance right now, and
Okay.
Severance.
totally obsessed.
That last episode was really boring, though.
Oh man, but it answered some questions and then said it was only
What
37.
questions? Was
Well, about her past.
where the tube was from? When where the tube was from?
That was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure. Sure, she was sad. She was sad. She had like a mean old lady sister. I assume that was her sister.
That was her aunt.
Oh, her aunt. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, or in that case, Sissy.
That's right.
No, I mean, I just like, and the show is like the work it's important, right? It's mysterious and important. But it's like every time I'm watching another episode, and I'm like, I still have no idea what's going on, and I love it, and I want the next episode. Which is, I think there's great writing in it. I love the concept of it, the mood, the cinematography, and it is like top notch. Severance is like so good.
The last episode felt like Ben Stiller was like, I really liked filming Walter Mitty. Let's go somewhere cool like that again.
Yeah. They were in Newfoundland for that one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That was Newfoundland. They like apparently the cinematographer had been there for something else, and she was like, "This is really good. Like, this would be a great place. It's just kind of cold and isolated and like sparse." It's what a great show. Still the goats
saying, "Where's Mark?"
Still trying to
Where'd Mark go?
The goats.
Shots fired from Jacqueline over here.
Yeah, exactly. I know. We're watching it for all these little details and we watch it with monocles or whatever.
All right, so this is a lot of people whose opinion I trust telling me to watch it.
That's what Severance yet?
I haven't seen Severance yet.
Severance made me really angry when I first saw it because I had an outline that was almost identical to it.
No way.
Yeah. Same basic idea. They did it in a much cooler way than I could have done. But I had this exact same idea of playing with the idea of identity, what you remember, you're a different person inside and outside. And
right.
So I was pretty angry, but I'm very happy to see that the story works.
Yeah. Well, have you ever had the reverse where I had this? Luckily, I wasn't too far into the process yet, but I was already writing something for the sequel, a book that I'm working on right now. And I mentioned the idea to a friend. And my friend said, "Oh, kind of like this." And it was something from something we both love in fantasy wise. And I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me," because I just never made the connection.
Right.
Clearly, there was influence. Now, it led me to make a huge tweak that, to me, just takes it in such a cooler direction than I was going. But if a friend hadn't pointed that out to me, right, just how easily I slipped into that influence, like it was way too on the nose, and I just wouldn't have known.
I mean, in everything to some degree, it's like derived from something else that's out there. People are like, the stories get retold, and that's fine. Like as an author, you just want to make sure that you've got your mark on it. And as long as you do that, and you're not just like rewriting something that you love that somebody else wrote. It's allowing yourself to have that personal spin on it that can be tricky, because you get into this pattern of like, well, we have to write and it has to be kind of what, again, like I have to stick to the structure. I don't want to mess up the structure. My 3 acts, I have to stick to this, and like the characters, it needs to resolve this way because it's a hero's journey. Like, this is great if you want to put these things together and tell a story that you want to tell and everything like that. But I always feel like, I want to allow my mind the freedom to just go completely off the rails if I want to.
Yeah.
However that looks like, whether you're playing with timelines, which I do in The Caretaker, not time travel, but timelines and things like that, to just shove you in and out in different angles and views of the entire story that's going on. Like, well, that's something I can do. Sure, it's non-conventional. Doesn't matter. This is just me. So.
Yeah.